a little delayed. It tricks you.
Yeah.
It'll start in a second. Hello, welcome back to Independence Today. I'm Maria, the Independent Living Specialist here at Sarai, and with me,
I'm Joanne Healy. I am the Center for Independent Living Manager.
and today we have Jennifer from Meals on Wheels. Meals on Wheels Erie, yes. All right, well, can you tell us a little bit about Meals on Wheels and where it started and how it started?
Sure. Well, Meals on Wheels has been around,
yes.
as a national organization or a worldwide organization since World War II.
All right.
But it came here to Erie in 1971. We are the original Meals on Wheels program in Erie County. And it started with a little parish in Lawrence Park. The Reverend Al Gessler noticed the need, and so he started with a small group of parishioners making dinners and delivering them to families that were in need in that area. By 1975, we had joined Meals on Wheels America. Meals on Wheels America had launched, and we are now, and that's when we became incorporated. So since 1975, we've been doing, under the real Meals on Wheels umbrella, doing that. But we, every day, Monday through Friday, we go out and deliver. We deliver about 200 meals a day currently.
Wow.
Okay,
So that's 15 routes. We deliver from Northeast all the way to Lake City and Girard, and then as far south as Edinburgh and Waterford currently. We know the need is greater than what we can provide, so we're doing the best that we can to add funding, of course, and add volunteers so that we can expand our routes and add more on there, so we can hopefully bring more to it. But yeah, like I said, about 200 meals a day go out. That's 75 volunteers a week we're using to do that delivery.
That's crazy.
That's
awesome.
great. So how long have you been doing this position?
I have been, I've been the executive director at Meals on Wheels Erie for coming up on 3 years.
Okay.
Prior to that, I spent almost 6 years on the board.
Okay.
So it's been a passion
Part of
project
you,
for me for a very long time.
Yeah.
Before I had the opportunity to come in as the executive director. It's what I studied. It's where it's where I've always tried to be now. Most of my career is funny. It kind of took me in a winding way where I was in sales for a long time and did a lot of marketing and advertising and things, but then moved to fundraising, which is really kind of where my heart was working with nonprofits and doing that type of thing. So I'm so happy to have landed here.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's a godsend.
It is.
It just makes sense for you.
Yeah.
How many people you do, how many meals a day? You said over 200?
Over 200 meals a day we average, yes.
And what, like, if I was someone that I think, hey, I would benefit from Meals on Wheels, what would I have to do to get enrolled in the program?
Sure. To be a participant or a recipient of Meals on Wheels, we are an independent 501c3, so we are not associated with the Area Agency on Aging.
Okay.
So we have, we don't have as stringent rules as far as like being eligible for this.
Okay.
We have 5 different programs that we offer. So our private pay program are for folks of any age that would like meals delivered to them, that have a need and would like meals delivered to them. Now, our average age is in the 70s, for that, of course. But our meals are then a private pay, so they're $7.50 for a meal. There's the option of adding on a $3 lunch as well, a light meal. So you're either paying $7.50 a day or $10.50 a day, and we will deliver to you Monday through Friday. You can get as few as 3 meals or all the way up to 7 meals a week. And on Friday, we'll give you 3 meals to carry you through the week to do that, to do all that. There is we also have a program called Under 60 and Permanently Disabled.
Okay.
That is where we work with the county, and we get funding from the county and the Human Services Development Fund. And so that program's been around for quite a few years. Unfortunately, right now, that program runs at capacity. We do have a waiting list. It's a slow-moving waiting list until we can figure out how to get more funding
Right.
for that specific program.
Okay.
But if those that are under 60 and permanently disabled have a need, and would like us to come and deliver meals, please call us and get on our waiting list for that.
Okay, yeah.
We have a Veterans in Need
Yeah, I
program.
wanted to ask you about that.
Yeah, that is, it's a newer program. We launched it in 2020, so it's been around for 5 years. It's partially funded by the Pennsylvania Veterans Trust Fund, so when you renew your registration or your license and they
Yeah.
ask if you want to give $5 to the
Okay,
Veterans Fund,
okay.
that's where this comes
Gotcha,
from. Please
gotcha.
do.
Okay.
It helps us with this program greatly.
Awesome.
Right now, we are able to assist 40 veterans with a meal 7 days a week, 365 days a year at no cost to them
Oh, wow.
whatsoever. I should mention the under 60 program is also at no cost.
Okay.
So the veterans program at no cost, then there is a waiting list for that program as well. The average age of veteran on that is about 80.
Okay.
Most of them are living alone, and need a little bit of help for
Right,
nutrition. But we do have veterans as young as in their late 30s as well, that for whatever reason
right.
during their stay with the military, they have become disabled.
Sure.
And they just go online to sign up for it?
No, actually, if they called us, that's probably the better way to do it. We don't, we like to have a conversation with them and let them know what
So you
to
do like
expect.
an intake process?
Right,
we
and
absolutely
assess
do.
where they are and how you
Mhm.
do the logistics of
Yeah,
that.
so that's 3. We are partnered with UPMC, Community
Okay.
Health Choices.
Mhm.
That's a Medicaid waiver
Mhm.
program. So if you are on Medicaid and you have Community Health Choices with UPMC
Okay.
and fingers crossed, soon to be Aetna.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
a lot of
I've been-
people use that now.
I know, I've been
Yeah.
talking to them
Yeah.
about it, so we're hoping to launch that in January, we'll
It's
see.
switched, yeah.
That is also at no cost to the recipient, Medicaid,
It goes
either
billable
UPMC,
through that.
yeah, billable through their insurance.
Okay.
Then, that way, so, and that is open, always open. So those are our 4 meal programs, and then we also have a grocery shopping and delivery program.
Oh, wow.
So that's
I
for
didn't know
folks
that.
that, no, that's been around for quite a while.
Huh.
But we're partnered with Giant Eagle and
Okay.
with Sanders, depending on where you live in the
Right.
county is where we
Sure.
shop. That is a countywide program. It doesn't, we can go to Corey and do some
Mm-hmm.
shopping, Union City and do some shopping, all the way out,
Rural areas.
rural areas and things, of course. And what we do for that is, like I said, we're partnered with Giant Eagle or Sanders.
Mhm.
So recipients for that, you just give us a call at any time between Monday and Thursday, in the morning preferably.
Mhm.
But, you can give us a call and we'll walk you through what the intake is like for that.
Okay.
We take orders on Mondays and Tuesday mornings, and then our volunteers shop on Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays during the daylight hours
Okay.
and deliver the food
Deliver
right
the
to you. They'll
groceries.
help you bring the
Oh,
groceries right into
wow.
your
Yeah.
house if you'd like.
Oh, you just drop it off and meet?
No, they don't do that. No, it's more than Instacart or things
Yeah,
like that.
right.
There is a
More
small
personal.
service fee that is usually,
Okay.
that's we charge for that just in order to keep this
Things
program
going, yeah.
rolling.
That's
It's
awesome.
$8 for us to go do that. It's much
Yeah.
less than,
But how, what a gift of being
Yeah.
able to be convenient
Yeah.
like that, because I know, most of our people, they can't reach shelves, or,
Mhm.
it takes a lot out of them to park and go into a grocery
Go
store.
more,
I mean, and Instacarts and all these other apps that, they can get pretty pricey.
they can.
After a while, so it's not convenient,
Right.
that way financially.
Like I said, we charge it's a
That's
small,
awesome. I
service
didn't know
fee.
about that.
so it's the price of groceries and the service
That's
fee.
great.
And what's really great about that too is that we've got a lot of donors that are excited about the
Yeah.
fact that we can do this thing too.
Sure, yeah.
So we right now we got a very generous donation. We had a benevolent beers at Erie Ale Works,
Mhm.
and that was all to benefit our grocery program, our grocery
Okay.
shopping program. So we raised enough money through that event and through other small things that were happening that we are now covering the service fee for people
I love it.
probably through the end of September.
That's
So we,
awesome.
all summer long, we
That's
haven't charged a
great,
service
yeah.
fee for our grocery shoppers, so that's nice too.
That is great.
Oh,
Yeah.
that one. Maria, you had a question that I thought was good that people might want to know.
Yes.
You talked, I'll let you ask about the kinds of meals like.
Yeah, so if
dietary.
people have like restrictions, like dietary needs, what would they have to do to tell you? Or would you have to contact their doctor or vice versa? Or
Okay.
what do you do for that?
No, really.
Say I'm allergic to basically everything.
Then we will do the best that we can to substitute anything. We always, when we do the intake, I always ask folks, I'm like, is there anything you're allergic to or that you just won't eat?
Yeah.
You know, or that you, for whatever reason, you don't eat.
Yeah.
And so we write all that down and they will trade it off
Okay,
to
yeah.
do that if you're allergic. We do have the capacity to do a soft meal.
Okay.
We need a little bit of notice to let the kitchen know. But we do, we can do a soft meal, we can do a renal diet.
Okay.
But everything else that we are serving is put together by a nutritionist and a dietitian. And we use Lecom Senior Living Center as our contracted kitchen. So,
Okay.
but everything's for optimal senior nutrition. So if you're diabetic, it doesn't matter. You can eat everything that we are serving you. The only difference in your meal is that you're going to get a sugar-free dessert.
Okay.
You know, but everybody gets the same meal unless there's something that they won't do. We've got a lot of people who won't eat pork or ham, and that's
Right.
certainly, you know, that's certainly understandable, so we sub that out. We have a
Yeah.
few people who really don't eat meat at all,
Yeah.
so, you know, we.
For the
we-
groceries, then that same concept. That you
Right,
tell them what
the
they-
when someone calls in with their groceries, they're gonna speak with Pat.
Yeah.
And Pat is very good at going through that list, and she asks, you know, when she does their like little intake training,
Right.
she'll tell them, take a look at the Giant Eagle ad, you know, or think about what you're getting. We ask them specifically, what brand, what size,
Right.
is there a substitution that we can do, things like that, so we're always making sure they get exactly what they need or what they want.
That is good, yeah.
That is so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit to the fact of just volunteers and people who would like to be part of your organization? Like, how would one
Do that.
contact
Sign up.
you
Mhm.
and to sign up to be a volunteer?
Now that you can do online.
Okay.
There you go.
So, yeah, we just launched a new website, actually a refreshed website, I should say. So it's mealsonwheelserie.org.
Okay.
But you can go on there and under the volunteer tab, you can send us a note and it kind of does a pre-intake for you. And then our volunteer coordinator, Kathleen, will reach out to you
Okay.
and then and walk you through everything else. There's a training for that. We are always looking for volunteers. We have never closed the door on that
Right.
at all. Because like I said, there's 75 routes a week that we, you know, when you add it all up.
Oh, yeah.
So
Takes a
we're
village.
always, exactly, we have some volunteers that are regular volunteers and they have a route and they know that every Thursday they do Route 12, you know, they're coming and they're
Okay.
taking care of that. And then we have some volunteers that are just on a permanent kind of sub list.
Sure.
So every
Okay,
week,
that's good
we
to
put
know.
out, hey, these are the routes that we need to be covered. Here's where they are.
Yeah.
And anybody interested, and so we backfill them that way.
Okay.
Always looking for and then grocery shopping volunteers as
Yeah.
well. So if you aren't available when the meals are going out, because we do deliver meals Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Okay, so they pick things up at 9 a.m. at Lecom Senior Living up on Peach Street, and then we tell people all the time, oh, we deliver between 9:30 and noon.
Yeah.
So we're there anytime in the morning. Really, it takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to do a route properly,
Right,
you know,
yeah.
because we want you to knock on the door and see them and say hello and
I
have a
was just
short
gonna
conversation,
say,
yeah,
check
just a
in.
little
A
check-in.
compassionate check-in is really all
That's
part of
good.
this
It's
delivery.
That's part of it,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so we're always looking, but you can fill things out online, or you can call the office and we're happy to email stuff to you, or walk you through whatever you need.
Wonderful.
Do you have a phone number that people can reach out to?
Absolutely, it's 814-452-6930.
Okay.
And you're welcome to call. We are in the office. Phones turn on at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we're there until about between 3 and 4 in the afternoon generally. And I'm always happy to talk to people about volunteering. We always are looking for volunteers.
Yeah,
And
sure.
compassionate, you know, we want compassionate, dedicated, cheerful people who want to,
Help.
who want to connect their
Involved
community.
in the community,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned, unfortunately, all nonprofits, are always struggling for fundraising, and trying to develop creative ways to earn money, for your programs to keep going. So can you tell us a little bit about some of the events that you guys are planning and some fundraising events that you're doing?
The one that's coming up the fastest actually is our 7th annual Take a Swing Against Hunger Golf Scramble. That takes place at Beechwood Golf Course in Fairview, right off of 90
Okay.
there. And it is in our 7th year, but all the proceeds from that golf outing goes towards our Veterans in Need program. So it takes $2,300 to feed a veteran or a senior or someone, 365 meals a year. So a meal every single day costs about $2,300,
Wow.
which, by the way, is much less than a day in the hospital or 10 days in a nursing home.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I digress.
Good to-
Yeah,
good to
yeah.
tell
I
that.
digress,
Yeah.
But so all the money that we raise with the golf outing goes directly towards that Veterans in Need program so that we can take veterans off of the waiting list and move them to active delivery
Right,
centers.
yeah.
So that's exactly what we're doing. But it's great. We, registration starts at about 7:30 in the morning. Chef Lisa from Dinner is Served
love
is
her.
catering our breakfast.
Nice.
So we're having a spread of bagel sandwiches and things that
Awesome.
Lisa's doing. We are going to golf straight through this year and not stop for lunch. There will be a beverage,
Okay.
Oh,
beverage
wow.
and a beverage and snack cart circling the
Okay.
course and getting with everybody while they're golfing. And then we're going to do a steak luncheon
Nice.
when everything is finished.
Nice.
So there are raffles, there are prizes for the first and second place
Nice.
foursomes, and all kinds of fun stuff. I know that we've got, Scott Enterprises was very generous. We have an overnight for 4 with golf and cars and all of that at Peak and Peak.
Nice.
Yeah, so I mean, they've been very, very generous. And then we have tons of baskets for basket raffle
Awesome.
and some other fun 50-50 things like that going on as well.
Yes.
And then I said we have to determine what the big prizes will be yet this year.
Okay,
But it's coming up.
Right.
And so the date, I should give you the date, is September 8th. September 8th is the Monday after Labor Day
Okay.
there. So
Do you have to golf or can I just drive around the golf cart?
you're welcome to come
We
hang
just
out if you
hang
want
out.
to. Yeah, I mean, you're
I like
welcome
the
to come.
raffle stuff too.
Yeah.
And there you go. Yeah, you're welcome to come and hang out,
There you
hang
go.
out. But if you do want to golf, we have an early bird discount.
Okay.
So until August 22nd, you can take $100 off of your foursome or $50 off of your pair if you're coming in. We can pair you up with another pair coming through. But so that's great. But you can, all the way up until the event starts, we will go ahead and if you give us a call, we'll take foursomes.
But even if you can't go to the event, you can still donate to you guys or?
Absolutely,
At any time.
at any time.
Yeah.
All the information about the event is at a different website, actually. It's mowegolfevent.com.
Okay.
Everything about the golf event's on there,
Okay.
all the information. You can sign up your foursome, you can even pay there if you'd like. But certainly call us at the office or visit our website. and
Absolutely.
get all the
Yeah.
info.
Yeah. Well, you've just given us a wonderful overview of the program
Yes.
and all that you do. I think a lot of people know about, Meals on Wheels, like you said, because they're, they've been around for a
Right.
while. But I think what you're doing here locally is just to be commendable. You're doing great work. It's always needed. It's something that anyone can partake in and, and really help them out to be more independent
Right,
in the
that's what it's
community,
about.
and to be able to get that service for, minimal cost.
Right.
or
It's good
not
to
at all.
know you have more than just Meals on Wheels.
Yes.
You have other
Yes.
programs that's going
Right.
to help everybody.
Yeah, because I didn't know about.
Me
Me
the
either. I
program.
thought it was just Meals on
Yeah.
Wheels and that's it.
A lot of people think that we
Yeah,
only
that's why we
serve
do these
the
things.
elderly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm
It's happening
happy.
every day.
I'm
Yeah.
happy to be here, and I would be remiss if I did not put out, our mission is to allow people to age at home with dignity.
Amen.
Thank you.
Yes,
That is
that's
absolutely
good.
it, so
That's awesome.
independence
Every little
is a
bit
huge thing,
helps,
yeah.
And to do that,
Mhm.
to have that service helps that cause
Yes.
right there.
And I also like to say too that, you know, living a nourished life is not just about food,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
about
Right.
human
There you
connection.
go. Yeah.
So we
That
are, you know,
interaction
we're
you get with
providing.
someone, yep.
Absolutely. Well,
We-
thank you very much for your
Of
time.
course, of course, thank you for
We
having
will
me.
put this out there. Maria will put the website again and the numbers on there for you in case you need to revisit that number. Again, Jen said to call them or to email them and see if you fit for volunteer opportunity, donating money, time, whatever efforts
Sure.
to support Meals on Wheels. It's a great program.
But we have some stuff coming
yes,
up. We
yes.
have, you wanna talk about some of the things we have, like the
Yeah,
garage
yeah,
sale?
real quick is we have, you know, we've been participating in the flea market at Ambridge Rose Spa and Salon on 26th Street. On the 24th of August, we will be there, with bells on, if you will. That one will be strictly for
us, yeah.
CRI's, contribution, so they will donate all the proceeds from all tables to CRI. They feature a specific nonprofit to give the money to. So on the 24th of August, from 10 to 2,
yeah.
that
I'll show up
is
there at 9.
exactly. We'll be there at 9.
I'll be there.
We will have our flea market table. We had several consumers paint some beautiful
Really nice stuff.
canvases, so they will be for sale. So all the proceeds from not only our table, but for the
whole
entire
event, yeah.
event will go to CRI.
Yeah.
The other upcoming thing that has been lots to plan, September 13th, CRI will be hosting its first annual,
Oh, yeah.
I'll try to get this right,
We'll get you
Community-
a flyer if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
community closet clean out.
That's a tough
It's a
one.
hard
Whoa.
But yes, so we are going to have some food trucks, we are going to have vendors, we are going to have lots of wonderful bargains for a garage sale. That will be from 9 to 1 here on September 13th. So we need volunteers, we need your donations of items. Whatever you would like to donate, we will take it.
Yes.
So please call us if you want more information on that. And our next upcoming shows will be announced, but we're working on some personal trainers and National Fuels coming up to talk about some rebates on billing and some other programs that they offer. But we will be still doing Independence Today.
Yeah.
And we thank you for
Join
your
us for the
time.
next
And we
one.
thank Ms.
Thank you,
Jennifer
Jen, for joining
Hoffman
us.
from
Yeah.
Meals on Wheels today to be our guest.
Thank you for having me. It was
Thank
lovely.
you.
It was
Thank
lovely,
you.
ladies. Thanks.
All right, hold on one sec.